A beginner's guide to peptides. Sometimes it feels like everyone's talking about peptides, like they're some miracle drug that can do everything from help you lose tons of weight to building muscle super fast, or even making your sex life better. But is it all just hype? In this video, I'm going to explain in simple terms what peptides are, what they actually really do, and what some of the problems are. Let's start at the beginning. What are peptides? Some of the most important molecules in our bodies are amino acids. You generally get these by eating protein, be that meat, animal proteins like nuts and beans, or protein shakes. Once amino acids are in the body, our DNA tells them how to chain together, and depending on which amino acids chain to which and how long the chain actually is, they do thousands of different things. Longer chains of 51 or more amino acids are called proteins. The protein you're most familiar with is the one you're most likely to eat if you're a meat eater, the structural protein that builds muscles, bones, and so on. But there are 7 more types of protein that do everything from creating antibodies to fight disease to balancing your body's pH. When 50 or less amino acids chain together, it's called a peptide. For the most part, peptides give instructions to the body. For example, the muscles you use while working out are built from protein, but the instructions to build more muscle after the workout comes from peptides. Some give instructions directly, others do it by linking together to become hormones. A peptide hormone you've most likely heard of is insulin, which tells the cells in various body tissues to absorb glucose and tells your liver to stop making too much sugar. There are also neuropeptides that do things in the brain, like oxytocin. Oxytocin, often called the love hormone, is a brain chemical produced in the hypothalamus that strengthens social bonds and deepens emotional connections. It plays a crucial role in various behaviors, including trust, sexual arousal, and social recognition, and is released during intimate physical contact, childbirth, and breastfeeding. Beyond its effects on social and reproductive behaviors, oxytocin also contributes to cognitive and mental health, highlighting its broad impact on human psychology and physiology. As you can see, peptides play many very important roles, and often do more than just one thing. But while the body produces peptides endogenously or inside the body, they can also be made exogenously or outside the body. And evidence is growing that exogenous peptides can be beneficial in a variety of ways. It can get quite complicated, so to simplify things, I'm going to split them into 3 groups: peptides for health, peptides for the body, and peptides for the mind. Remember, just because a particular peptide fits in one group doesn't mean it doesn't help in various others. Peptides for health. First up are the exogenous peptides that can improve health. One of the most talked about is called BPC 157, being an abbreviation of body production compound. Studies have linked it to speeding up the healing of soft tissue such as skin wounds, tendons, muscle tissue, and ligaments. It does other things too, like potentially reducing swelling through anti-inflammatory properties, and it might protect the brain structure and function from damage by things like brain injuries and stroke. Another peptide that can help with healing is GHK copper. Has also shown to be great for hair and skin, healing wounds, and acting as an antioxidant. Antioxidants remove free radicals, a type of unstable atom that can damage cells that have been linked to everything from wrinkles to cancer. Put simply, GHQ-Cu might help with fending off the signs of aging. The same can be said for TB500, but TB500, also known as thymosin beta-4, also seems good for our immune system by helping protect us from harmful bacteria. Like TB500 and the others, MOTS-C also seems to fight aging. However, rather than just the outward appearance, it helps on the inside too, protecting the body from diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Another cause of bad health is a lack of sleep, and there's a peptide that may help with that too. And that's epithalon, as well as having anti-aging properties, may also help in regulating sleep by stimulating melatonin production. As far as health is concerned, peptides may help you heal quicker, protect the brain from injury, fight the aging process, or at least reduce the signs of it, boost the immune system, and help with sleep. But as well as improving health, some peptides might help us look better physically. Peptides for the body. Some peptides are great at triggering weight loss and muscle gain. One of the better known ones is GLP-1, better known as the brand names Wegovy and Ozempic. GLP-1 is used to treat type 2 diabetes and obesity, but there is some controversy. Its primary use is to help people with diabetes, but sales for weight loss have eaten into supply. And like many peptides, there are some nasty side effects which we'll get to later. GLP-1 is more effective when mixed with another type of peptide called GIP interzepatide, also known as Mounjaro or Zepbound. This dual agonist helps improve the metabolism by slowing it down and suppressing your appetite so you're fuller for longer. If you want big muscles, you could turn to a group of peptides that stimulate growth hormones. One is ipamorelin, a growth hormone secretagogue or GHS. CJC 1295 and tesamorelin are growth hormone releasing hormones or GHRH. The difference between GHS and GHRH is a little complicated, but basically both types of peptides release growth hormones that can do things like tell your body to shed fat and your muscles to increase in mass. These types of peptides also improve the immune system. Like I said, just because they're in one category doesn't mean they don't work in another. For example, tesamorelin has also been shown to improve our ability to think clearly even as we get older. Which brings us to our final category, peptides for the mind. The most obvious ways that peptides help the mind is in a category known as nootropics or cognitive enhancers. Solank, for example, helps treat anxiety and depression. It also seems to have a calming effect on fear and aggression. Another peptide, Semax, seems to improve memory, help with brain functions, and protect the brain from neurological disorders. Other peptides can enhance our mental health in other ways. Remember I told you about oxytocin's role in sex? Well, quite a few other peptides can help with your libido. For example, PT141 enhances sexual arousal using pathways in your nervous system to help with arousal. It doesn't work like Viagra, which, to put it delicately, changes the state of certain organs. PT141 makes you want to have the sex rather than just getting your body ready for it. After this, I'm sure that peptides sound like a wonder drug for a long, healthy life and a great body, even a focused mind, and to have a great sex life. However, because the research is early and more needs to be done on humans, there are a few things to consider. Here are the problems. First are the side effects. Some exogenous peptides have more side effects than others, but some can cause allergic reactions, heart problems, stomach issues, headaches, and dizziness, high blood pressure, hives, swelling, and difficulty breathing. And because there's so little research into humans, there may be more long-term side effects we don't know about just yet. Most peptides are only available for research purposes in most countries. While people can and do obtain them to help with their athletic abilities or focus, many countries have just banned them. Who has banned what and where is constantly changing, so you'll need to find that out for yourself. They are definitely banned in pretty much every professional sport. Their best use is in research, and a lot more research needs to be done, and we can help with that. We are Power Peptides. Please like And subscribe if you're looking for more scientifically rigorous but down-to-earth information about peptides. If you would like to get a 15% discount off our peptides, use the promo code PEP15 at checkout for 15% off. Just get in touch and we'll do the rest. Thanks for watching.